All right, so quick update here. This is the end of week one. Last week it was really just a joke. I saw this video of this old guy who wanted to dunk, and I figured if he could give it a shot, why couldn't I? Just something I've always wanted to do. Anyway, last week I was just off a massive cold and like a week of no activity at all. So I don't know if my performance was any good. So I redid some things, and it's raining right now, but it's looking better soon. So hopefully I'll get outside and do some video of like actually jumping, and I'll splice that in. I'm actually like editing a video this time around. We'll see how that goes. I've never done that. So some stats: height 74 inches, wingspan 76 and a half. Standing reach was 94 and a half. Vertical, I don't know, but I can touch the rim when it's at like 110 or 111 inches. So that gives me a 15 inch vertical right now. And obviously I need to be at 10 feet plus a few inches to get a ball over the rim. So I've got about a foot to go, at least. Yeah, more than a foot. We'll see. Exercises. Somebody in the comments mentioned about my knees, and that's a very valid thing. I started doing like 30 minutes of like jump training per day for the first 3 days or so, and with my other exercising, it was just a little bit too much. So I backed that down to like 20 minutes a day, and I even took a day off. Not something I'm used to doing, but I probably should. What have I been doing? Kettlebell swings, bench. I have a list here. I'm just going to read it off. Deadlifts, planks, some other generic kind of core stuff like physical therapy that I do for. I actually wasn't able to walk much like a year and a half ago, so I have a PT regimen that I follow there. Some jumps. I do box jumps, squat jumps, weighted box jumps, calf raises, high knees, power skips, line jumps, pogo jumps. These are all things I found on the internet, and they seem to be effective. I'll do videos of them one day. I'm just going to do some jumping today as opposed to like doing a full workout. So maybe we'll get some video of a workout next time. I do wish I had a barbell. We don't have a barbell, so I can't do like really heavy squats. That's it for now. I'm gonna go out and do some jumps. I've lowered the hoop to 9.2, and I'm working on technique a lot. I watched a couple videos on that, and they recommend just like lowering it to where you can actually practice dunking as opposed to like just coming a foot short of a rim, because you don't do your technique's bad then. So work on the technique lower, use smaller balls at first. That's what she said. And then larger or raise the hoop as I go. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye. Also need to mention, I had a tripod, but I got this little MagSafe attachment for my phone. So now we can have some better video. I think I've got this thing set up at 9.2. Oh, rejected. I didn't do a proper approach. And there's technique, like, yeah, I still haven't figured it out. I'm supposed to only be working on my 1 foot technique, and then you move back. Once you perfect it, you move back to a 2-step, 3-step, 4-step, and then like a 5-step even running. So I jump off my left foot. One of the technique things I learned this week is you want to jump off both your feet. So I'm left foot favored. So on my 1 step, I would put my right foot forward and plant my left foot kind of sideways, and then explode off of that. Explode. It's just weird to get the spacing. It's so strange. trying to jump the right way. Who thought it would be difficult? I was dunking this last week, so if anything, I think my vertical has gotten worse. Not great progress. There we go. We'll call that a good one. One more. So next week, hopefully I'm just doing this with these. Or maybe 2 weeks. Is that 9-2? Yeah, 9-2. I suck. See ya.